Lady Valka, have you come to inquire of my research? It happens that I have new findings to share.
Actually, I wish to acquaint you with some friends.
Yes, but wait a minute. You must see what I have to show you. Be quiet, my friend.
Oh, I am free. Thank you.
Nero, has your research borne fruit?
No, I can only grant respite to a handful of the undead. The path to freeing the countless souls here remains long and arduous. Fret not, the fractured souls of these undead are intriguing. I shall continue my research. Are these, then, the new acquaintances you wish to make known to me, Valka? Yes, a human and, oh, two familiars. You must be a mage. I've often wondered if your soul differs from that of an ordinary mortal. But tell me, what does a mage seek from me? So you have met my wife and son. I know not what you and she discussed, but if it was of Damon, it was likely no light conversation. Ah, yes, that does sound like Shamira. But please, don't be angry. She's just overly concerned about Damon. When he was alive, his health was a constant struggle. I was a military physician before my death. Later, I made certain sacrifices that I believed were necessary, and for that, I was sentenced to die. However, I had dabbled in grave-calling magic. Before my execution, I invoked a spell of reincarnation. For death, I've learned, is merely another form of existence. When I was resurrected as a graveborn, I spent a long time in a daze. I couldn't remember anything about my past life. I had forgotten Shamira and Damon. I didn't know Damon had died of illness, or that Shamira was nearly destroyed by grief. Because of my work, I was rarely by her side. I couldn't help her care for the boy, nor could I give her the security she needed. She lived in constant worry and anxiety, and Damon's death was the final blow. When we reunited as Graveborn, she didn't want to experience the feeling of losing a child ever again. She devoted herself entirely to Damon, and that obsession drove her to extremes. Shamira means no harm. All we want is a safe, quiet place where we can live peacefully as a family.
So, you intend to make White Ridge your home?
Why not? It's far removed from Bantus, and I can finally conduct my research without the constant interference of those warmongering fanatics. White Ridge is quiet and serene, a place where Damon and Shamira can heal away from the chaos of the world.
I understand that your family means no harm, but Lady Shamira's actions have caused fear among the locals. If possible, we'd like to speak with her and resolve this peacefully.
Someone should speak with her, yes. I'll guide you to our temporary home, a cemetery west of Cedar Town, near the Hot Springs Inn. Shamira is usually calm and level-headed, when Damon is not involved, at least.
How does one live in the cemetery?
This is only a temporary home. We're still weighing our options for where to settle in Whiteridge. Oh, Shamira, allow me to introduce you to some acquaintances.
What are you doing here?
Don't be alarmed, my love. Sit down and let's have a peaceful conversation. They mean no ill will.
Lady Shamira, I assure you, none in Whiteridge shall bring harm to Damon. We merely hope the misunderstandings between you all may be resolved, lest graver consequences arise.
Are you truly saying you didn't lure Damon to Cedar Town? And you claim to have no ill intentions toward him? Then why do I see you with him every time?
Magister Merlin is a good person, Mother. He's always been kind to me, helped me, and never once hurt me.
You're still young, my sweet boy. Remember, never trust the kindness of strangers.
Lady Shamira, I'm unsure how to prove myself to you, but I swear on my honor as a knight, Magister Merlin is a good person, not a villain. Pray, believe us. We bear no ill will toward Damon. We seek only to dispel this misunderstanding. If you're willing, I shall also introduce you to a few friends, that you may quickly grow accustomed to life in Whiteridge.
My love, in the Duchy of Whiteridge, a knight's honor is the most solemn and binding vow. It's not something taken lightly.
Do you trust them, Nero?
They're not bad people. Even if you can't bring yourself to trust them, at least trust me. If you recall, I vowed on my grave, bound by eternal death, that no harm would touch you or Damon.
Yes, I remember. Tombstones may crumble, and time may fade, but death alone will bind us forever. Of course I believe you. If that's the case, then maybe I can trust their words as well. Damon is my son. His safety means more to me than anything else. As long as he's unharmed, I'll apologize. And I hope you can forgive my impulsiveness.
It seems many Graveborn reside here as well, my love. You'll find a peaceful and comfortable life among them. Well, my new friends, we plan to settle in Whiteridge, but we'd prefer to avoid too much contact with humans. Are there others of our kind here worth befriending?
Wow. Do you mean to say Viscount Ludovic's furniture can actually talk? And he lives in a huge manor? I would love to visit this manor where everything talks. It sounds like a fairy tale. A beautiful lady and her brother who is a mechanical golem? This place is amazing. I really want to meet all of them, Magister. Can you take me to meet them next time?
Damon, I just told you to stay home.
But the people that the Magister introduced are all Graveborn.
Even if they are Graveborn, we're still new to Whiteridge and unfamiliar with the area. Don't go out for now. Stay home and keep yourself safe. Wait until your father and I verify that the people here have no ill intentions. After that, we'll go out together.
Yes, Mother.
Overprotective? No. I hate that I couldn't protect him when we were alive. Because of that, he suffered so much pain and hardship.
Pardon my curiosity, but what fate befell you all in those days?
You know, I was a military physician and was not often at home. Damon has been in poor health since childhood. He stayed at home to recover and rarely played with others. But he did know a few children of his age, but children can, on occasion, be more cruel than their elders.
I should have discovered it sooner. But in those days, I was consumed by family affairs and had little time to tend to Damon. By the time I learned the truth, he had already endured too much mockery and cruelty. And so I drove all those children away. Never again shall Damon lay eyes upon those wretched little curs. Never again shall they torment my son. I sewed a doll for Damon. He adored it and called it Stitchy. As long as he has that doll, he doesn't need other friends. After Neru was sentenced to death, Damon's illness worsened, and he too left me. Alone, with nothing but loss. Alone in that house. Damon's cough still echoed in my ears. When I closed my eyes, Neru was there, pushing open the door. Their memories haunted me.
Oh, my love, don't be sad. That's all in the past now. After being resurrected as a Graveborn, I returned to my hometown and used grave-calling magic to bring Damon back. And, my love, I couldn't leave you behind either.
I willingly gave up my mortal life and let Neru resurrect me as a Graveborn, just so I could stay with them. I couldn't bear to be apart. Yes, it was so I could be with them forever. I don't care about life or death. All I want is for my family to be together. Nothing else matters. After becoming a Graveborn, I can finally see my beloved again and be with Damon. It's all I've ever wanted. I won't make the same mistake again. I won't let Damon be bullied, suffer, or let anyone tear our family apart. Never again.
But have you given thought to Damon's feelings in all of this?
Damon is a good boy. He knows my concerns. Once his body fully recovers and he's adapted to Whiteridge, I'll let him go out and make friends. But not until then. We'll stay by his side, along with his doll. I made a copy of it, and brought it to life using grave-calling magic. This golem is now his loyal companion, and fiercest protector. Having said so much, I forgot to formally apologize to you. The panic in Cedar Town this time was caused by Damon and my lack of discipline. He snuck out and convinced the town's children to play at night. I understand why their parents are worried. Come on, Damon. It's time to apologize to everyone in Whiteridge.
I'm sorry, everyone. I shouldn't have done what I did.
I shall also apologize for my impulsive behavior the other day. I hope you can understand the feelings of a mother. Damon, because of the panic you caused, I've decided to take your golem away for a while. Without it, you can't lead the children out of town. Stay with us and rest. This is for your own good.
What? Mother, no! You can't take away Stitchy!
I'll only confiscate the big golem so you can't gather the town's children again. But the small Stitchy in your arms is yours to hold, just as it's always been. And I won't take it away for too long. After some time, I'll return it to you.
But Mother, the big Stitchy is my only friend! Father, please, don't let Mother take the big Stitchy away!
Shamira, my love.
I am not changing my mind. This is to keep you safe, Damon. Stay here until the situation is resolved. Do you hear me?
I understand.
is crying.
Children are often emotional. When he cries, my heart breaks. But I'm sorry, my child. Please forgive me. I have to protect you.
My love, you really hurt him this time.
I feel terrible for Damon, but I can't let him run around anymore. He's too naive. What if something happens to him? My love, can we find a way to comfort him? We need to make this up to him somehow. My dear guests, you've played with Damon before. Perhaps you know what he likes? No, it's far too dangerous outside. I'd rather let him be sad for a few days than risk him getting hurt. Maybe a gift to replace the big stitchy will cheer him up. It could help him feel better.
What kind of gift? When I was a physician in the army, I always brought him toys from my travels. His favorite was a little wooden horse. I remember how much he loved it.
Yes, a wooden horse. He played with it daily until he broke one of its legs. After that, he kept asking for a new one. But later, his condition worsened, and he couldn't play with the wooden horse anymore.
Perhaps we could use this opportunity to craft a wooden horse for Damon. Let's make up for our past regrets together.
It's rare that you come up with an idea like this.
I failed as a husband in life. Now, in death, let's begin anew and leave the past behind us. I've never crafted a wooden horse before. Shall I use bones for it? Let me consider this a bit. Oh, you know how to craft a wooden horse? What a welcoming guest.
Come, my love. Let's see what else we can do for Damon.
Are these the materials for crafting the wooden horse? I don't recognize this kind of wood, but it is indeed very strong. Also, what is this?
It's called a pondtail. When the stem of this plant is broken, a liquid will ooze out. It can be used as an adhesive to assemble the parts of the wooden horse.
Oh, that's all. You have my thanks. I have only limited knowledge of things outside the human body.
My love, do we still need to put an animal heart in the wooden horse? I also want to find some eyeballs for paint.
Well, thanks to these kind guests, we have the materials. Let's craft the wooden horse. My hands are used to a scalpel, so I'm not sure how long it'll take to assemble these pieces. Let's try to make it before dawn. When Damon wakes up, we can give him a surprise. Magister, Valka, what do you think about this wooden horse?
Is this the finished piece? What do you think, Magister?
I prefer tongues that speak the truth. Oh, I knew it. I'm great at sewing bodies and studying souls, but carpentry? That's beyond me. Shamira's a master at sewing, but wooden horses? That's a whole different skill.
It would be best to find someone who can make a wooden horse to guide us. I remember there were quite a few dwarven craftsmen in Cedar Town. You seek Hugin's aid, do you not? His skill is truly remarkable. Shall we seek him out now?
If it's just for guidance, there's no need to make a special trip. Magister, do you still have the communicator he gave us?
doing this time of night? People are sleeping! Magister! Ugh, I shouldn't have given you a moment to rest.
This device is most intriguing. Hugin, we apologize for the intrusion, but we require your aid.
By the forge, it's Valka! All right, okay. For Magister Merlin's sake, I'll do as I must. What's the next marvel you're roping me into crafting? Well, let me guess. Another one of your ice sculptures, a cannon to blow a hole in the mountain, or a mechanical snowman to terrorize the children? Oh, that's a good one. Let me write it down. Yeah, it's an idea I've been thinking about ever since I came to White Ridge. A snow-throwing automaton.
Oh, let's talk about this next time. We actually just wanted you to guide us in making a wooden horse.
What? Can you say that again?
Can you hear Chippy now? The signal is bad. What about now? Do you hear anything? We said we wanted your help making a wooden horse. A wooden horse!
I heard you! Yeah, a wooden horse. By the roaring fires of the deep, I can't believe you roused me from my slumber for this. It's the hour when sane dwarves are dreaming of tools, hammers, and ale.
Master Craftsman, please teach us. We only want to make a wooden horse for Damon as a gift.
Another grave horse. And who's this Damon? Ah, never mind. Already awake. All right. Tell me, what kind of wooden horse are you looking for? One that rocks automatically, or one that fires cannonballs? I can do both.
The most common type. The kind for children.
What? You're lucky you're not here. Or Hardhead would teach you a lesson you'd never forget. Fine. A common wooden horse it is. Listen close, because I'm only saying this once.
Look at this wooden horse. It's absolutely perfect, isn't it?
Damon will adore it. Thank you, Master Hugin, for your help. Your skill as a craftsman is unmatched.
Thanks for the compliment. But let's not kid ourselves. This wooden horse is a glorified stick figure. It barely meets my standards. Don't you think it needs some color? In the name of Hardhead and Whistler, a creation without color is but a shadow of what it could be.
Well, I prepared some eyeballs and organs.
What? By the flame, are you mad? That's some proper paint. And when I say proper paint, I mean the normal stuff. Pigments from plant shells and minerals. None of that gray for nonsense, you hear? All right, I'm done. Whistler's whistling in my ear, Hardhead's hammering in my skull, and I am dead on my feet. Time to call it a night. And Magister, next time we cross paths, you owe me a proper meal.
A marvel of creation. The sounds have ceased.
Because he turned it off on his end.
We need normal stuff. My love, what do you think of this fabric as decoration? Will Damon like this pattern?
Of course. Although your hands may be deathly cold, my love, your skills at sewing are still superb. Friends, wait a moment. Shamira and I will go find the pigment that the Master Hugin mentioned. We don't want to bother you with such trivial matters. What an amazing experience! Not dissecting or dismembering, but creating and assembling. It's a refreshing change.
My love, let's give this gift to our son. He's going to adore it. Damon? Are you asleep? Didn't you always want a wooden horse? Mother and Father made one for you. It's not that well made, but we hope you like it.
Damon?
Please don't be angry at Mother, Damon.
Have we been too hard on him? Should we return the big stitchy back to him?
If the golem is with him, he'll surely sneak out again. We cannot give him back to Damon.
But my love, isn't this a bit harsh?
Let's think of something else. What else can we do to cheer him up?
You took away the big Stitchy. He feels alone right now. What he needs is playmates.
Well, if Damon can't go out, then we can just create some playmates for him. Do you remember the Mage Woodstaff from the Snowspire Festival? He created snowmen that could run around. We can build some snowmen for Damon and bring them to life.
Snowmen? Yes! This is much safer than letting Damon run around.
Okay, let's make a ton of snowmen.
Damon, we found you some playmates. Time to come out and play.
These snowmen are quite charming. It's so fun outside right now.
Are you still angry, Damon? Please, don't be angry at Mother and Father, Damon.
Come on, Damon. Can you please come out? Chippy wants to have a snowball fight with you.
I'm about to use my fireworks magic. Come check it out.
He's not usually this quiet.
Damon has been silent too long. Could he not be feeling well? I have to go see him. Where is he?
What do you mean?
Damon is gone. How could this have happened? We were all out here. Did someone kidnap him?
None have passed this way. It may be that Damon left of his own accord.
But how's that possible?
Remain calm. Let us seek clues in the vicinity.